my arms aren't long enough to get the button. Hi Billy, hi Reese. Am I going to unbox on stream or just open right away? I'm probably going to unbox right away, but video myself, because I want to send it to your mom, and I also want to like write a review and take pictures. But I'll probably video myself opening it, because it's been like, literally, if you look at the tracking, okay, so our Howard's mom is a jeweler, and after stalking her on Instagram for like a year, I ordered a ring from her because I wanted some like mom energy and to use my stones my mom liked. So I ordered that. She did a great job. I've not seen the final product. She ships it out from the UK on June 10th, and it 9th, and it touches down in New York for international processing on June 14th. And then they send it to Los Angeles for sorting, and it takes 2 days to get all the way across country to the west. So on June 16th, it's done in LA, and then it just says moving through network, moving through network, moving through network. And now it's June 23rd, and I was like, I feel so bad because our postal system is like having some serious issues right now, might go bankrupt. Yeah, so the post is like, whatever. But hopefully it comes in the next couple days, and I'm very excited. Oh wow, I would love to know her Instagram. I need some wedding rings made. Reese, you want to pimp your mom out a little bit? Because you know I super don't mind. It's too bad you're not in Massachusetts or near my jeweler, because let's not forget that. Boom. That shit. That's a thing. Anyway, low-key brag. But yes, that is her. She is lovely. She does silver and gold and mostly like natural textures, but also she could just probably do whatever. I can't speak for her. But she was absolutely delightful to talk to. What was I gonna say? I'm turning into a pimple, you guys. I don't know if you can see this red patch. I put like a pimple sticker on it that's like a hydrocolloid patch, but it hurts and I'm turning into a giant pimple. So I put on mascara so you guys wouldn't think you were talking to a pimple and you would think you were talking to a human. What was the other thing? Also, we have to thank Rihanna today. They're not as glossy on camera, but I have this new lip gloss because we're treating ourselves to things, even though you can't really wear lip gloss with a mask. It's called Hot Choco Lips. So I'd like to humbly thank Rihanna for this gloss. And yeah, that's pretty much, I don't know what I'm turning into. My body is just sort of pain right now. All over? Do you have any specific parts? I will say, I want to pimp out one more product, and obviously I'm not like a product partner or anything. If you can order this shit, it's called CBD Living Freeze Living Water. It has arnica, low-key CBD, and then it does like an icy hot thing. Usually I don't like icy hot because I have sensitive skin. Oh, but I just put that when I get nerve pain, and it really, the icy hot helps stimulate the muscle and the area, and then the CBD helps decrease the pain and inflammation. And then, this is a little loud, hang on. Can you send me a link to that after stream? Yeah, it comes, this is the travel size. This is $10 to start. And I've had this travel size for like 4 months, and I'm just starting to run low. Yeah, because I got this and I brought this to work for my nerve pain that I get. Yeah, I can send you a link. I forgot to pour my tea, and I can't play a Layton game without tea, so please pardon me for a second. Jerry, feel free to talk a little bit loud so you project it into the microphone and tell the people what you're doing.
No.
Why are you so rude? Don't you know you have fans? Jerry, if I ever retire from streaming, will you support me with an OnlyFans account? And by that, I mean you running your account. Like, I'm not posting. You're posting nudes. Is that cool? Wonder if they can hear me. send me like extra. Okay, doesn't seem like anybody heard that. That's a good thing, because that was a little raunchy. All right. I know it might be a cure-all. Makes her situation worse, so maybe that thing could help. Since she uses cold packs. So this, hang on, we're gonna pause for a second. Fudge, what did I do? So I specifically got this product after seeing it reviewed on BuzzFeed Health a couple years ago for one of their content creators who has trigeminal neuralgia. Trigeminal? That's the wrong way I say it. Remember we were talking about the trigeminal nerve the other day? I used to say trigeminal for her trigeminal neuralgia. So this was used in the video, and I kept like reading reviews consistently, and then when my nerve pain got worse and the migraines got worse, I needed something topical to help treat it between injections. But what this has, it has aloe. Obviously, it has tea tree oil for the icy hot. It's not a menthol based icy hot, so that's really good because the menthol is a little too intense for me. But what it also has is arnica gel. And if you're familiar with arnica gel, it's Arnica montana plant. It might be a kind of daisy. People use it a lot as a homeopathic, and I'm a big believer in prescription medication, but there's something, it's like one of those things where like willow bark is like partially Tylenol, like can interfere with aspirin or something, or like how Manuka honey is cleared by the FDA as an antibiotic treatment. Arnica gel specifically, the arnica plant extract, reduces inflammation and reduces bruise appearance. So if you've ever had like a surgery or ever just really like get a fucking bruise and you put arnica gel on it, it actually does help reduce the swelling and reduce the bruise and helps just calm it down. So it has arnica gel in it, in addition to the CBD. Literally, I never thought I'd like this kind of product, and I love this stuff. Yeah, and it's also THC free, so it's isolate. And honestly, if you can't get it, I could try to send it to you, but it is a liquid. Anyway. Sorry, I get very intense when we're talking about health things. As y'all know. I've been getting more. So we did prick my face with tweezers. It made Jerry very uncomfortable. We did prick my face with tweezers. Your nerves are more condensed towards the center of your face. But then last night, all of a sudden, I'm like, ow, 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 and this pain right in front of my ear, and I'm like on the floor. And then I hold my head and I tilt my head, and then it happens on the other side, and I'm like, what the fuck is this? So I might need to be like, yo, Dr. T, what the fuck's going on? Anyway, so last time on Professor Layton, we solved one doofy mystery. The clock was made of cake. What was the second one? Oh, the couple that jumped into the river. It was a stunt to bring attention to the festival. Like, we couldn't have fucking guessed that. So the mystery we're on now is this big time movie producer. It's basically a spoof Titanic movie. Catrielle, whatever, her assistant won tickets to this filming, and someone stole the kiss scene out of the film reel. So now we're trying to solve who stole the film reel, and we are halfway through this mystery, so we should solve this today. I am very tired. I took like 2 mini naps where I just like lay down for half an hour. I had a soda before dinner, so hopefully I'm doing okay. Talking to y'all always gives me energy. Good lip gloss gives me energy. Everything here today, I feel good. You know, if your tits look good, you kind of feel good, Jerry. I've gotta say. But these voices may exhaust me, so I am very tired. So bear with me, please. The team hears that the projectionist, Seymour's pet minor bird, the Major, is sometimes allowed to fly freely. Yeah, it's because you feel like shit because you don't have lip gloss or nice looking boobs. So order some Rihanna's Fenty Hot Chocolate Lips. Get yourself a good sports bra and see how you feel. That's my prescription for you. Catriel is forced to give up on her popcorn dream and instead goes on a hunt for Mr. Tor, the chief editor, but it appears he's left the theater, so the editor who edits the film. I've earned some fashion farthings, so this is the theater. Was this him? Much I dislike that scene. I never have cut it without permission. I'm not that kind of person, believe me. Alright. Look for Mr. Rector in the foyer. You really worked until 11 p.m.? They don't have stuff in place to keep you from not are you getting paid? No, Director. Ah, but there's Emiliana, look. Perhaps she'll know where we can find him. Yes, let's go and ask her. And we can find out how her profiling is going at the same time. The Fenty beauty range is amazing. I'm not a Fenty girl. My friend Virginia is, because she gets FA, fungal acne, and there's like, it has a product or it doesn't have a product that's really good for that kind of acne. This is my first Fenty product, and literally I've never had a lip gloss that's not sticky or gummy or gluey, and it's great. And it applied very thick. Well, the thing is, I do get to be flexible with my time, and no, because my contract states massive 37.5 hours per week. Isn't that when you should stop working then, you absolute fucknut? Jerry, would you ever work till 11 p.m.? The paper would have made you. Anyway. Oh, still here, practicing to do real detective work. If I were that good at pretending, I could pretend to like you. So, how are you getting on? Don't be so catty. No doubt you've hit a brick wall, so you've come to see if you can glean anything from me? Not at all. I was just curious to know how your profiling was going. Very well, I will tell you. Perhaps hearing some genuine deduction will make you realize how unsophisticated your own efforts are. A taste of cutting-edge profiling would do wonders for your future investigations. Well, we can dream, can't we? You know, this lady always makes me want to scratch. Be quiet, Towns. Don't interrupt me with your meaningless yapping. Yeah, bow wow, as in bow wow, you're annoying. So, having spoken to everyone involved, I've built up a detailed profile of the case. The only person who is unhappy about the final kiss scene was Editor Tor. In other words, he is the only one with a motive. He had to complain to the director that the stolen scene was inappropriate for the film. However, Tor has an alibi. On the other hand, Seymour Frames, alone in the projection box, had the opportunity to commit a crime, but there is no clear motive. Frames is crazy about his machines, but has little or no interest in the films he shows using them. Therefore, he had no reason to commit the crime. The logical conclusion is that all of this is the real culprit is someone else, someone we have yet to investigate. But who could that be? The only other person with access to the film reels who has not been investigated thoroughly until now is Director Maverick D. Rector. Rector? But why? Hey, Sean, thank you for saying I'm pretty. Thank Rihanna for making great lip gloss. Although the glossy parts kind of wear off, but they have a still slight, like, beigey brown tinge. And very moisturizing. Anyway, hi, how are you? It was really fucking hot today, and then I made pasta, which made me feel hot in the belly, and I didn't like it. I only got 4 to 5 hours of sleep, so after my meeting at 10 to 11, I went back to sleep. Had lunch, back to work till 5, went out, spent a spare hour helping your dad with paving, had dinner, and then until 11 working. But my point is like, Epsilon would cut me off at 40 hours, and not even... It wouldn't even be if you work more than 40, we're not paying you. It's you're not allowed to work more than 40 hours, and then they don't get mad at me if I don't finish. Because that's nice of them. Or reasonable, if you actually think. I was just saying to Jerry today, at least from our experience, and I'm sorry it's not yours, is that working from home, it's like if I need to take a 10-minute nap, I take a 10-minute nap, and I fucking love it. It just gets so confusing. It's so warm, I got out of the shower and couldn't wait to get back to my room. Like, going beyond the house, I instantly felt tingling in my toes because we have central on this half of the house and not the other half of the house. Does not have central AC. I don't know if Lars would get mad with the issues. We have certain partners that might not be so accommodating. Gotcha. Yeah. It really depends on a case-by-case basis. I'm sorry. I know there are some teams at my company that do it a little differently, and I'm fortunate enough that mine's fabulous. Adam! This company you work with is so fucking rude. Feel free to vent, but also be careful. I know I mentioned my work name like once. I'm trying so hard. Always try hard not to mention them. Hi Adam, how are you? How are you holding up? Is it hot today for you as well? You guys have ACs in multiple rooms of the house though, right? Rector is a renowned perfectionist. His attention to detail is well known. How meticulous he is about such minutiae as the shapes of the cloud in the sky or the sound of the waves. And it would appear that the final kiss scene in the latest film of his has been troubling him for some time. The perfectionist in him just couldn't decide if the scene was up to scratch, if it was worthy of inclusion in his magnum opus. He agonized over this right up until the premiere screening today, when finally he made up his mind. The scene had to go. With no time to lose, he cut the scene from the reel and he either hid it or disposed of it, all for the sake of a perfect film. That is the outcome of my analysis of all the available evidence. Very interesting. It's certainly a plausible theory, Emiliana. You got your own? Good. God, I remember we were adamant back in the day, Adam. It was like an anti-AC family. Dad was like, that's too expensive electricity bills. And it was my doctor who was like, this poor girl needs an AC and it will help filter out her allergies because I'm so fucking done. It was like pre-allergy medicine for Sarah. And I was like, I felt so blessed. I was like, yes! And now I'm like, the roar of the air conditioner, my favorite. Like bring a new project and being like, this has to be done by September. Like they're a separate company. They're a vendor telling us the stuff that's to be done with this deadline with, yeah, okay. Okay. So is it a vendor or the client? Because when it's a vendor for us, we're like, hey client, this vendor's being a fuck. Not that that really has to happen. K-Green, hi, how are you doing? Yes, this is Professor Layton's daughter, Catrielle, and the Millionaire's Conspiracy. But something about it just doesn't sit right with me. What? Do you have a problem with my profiling? It's not exactly a problem, no. It's just something I can't quite put my finger on. Miss Layton's deductions go beyond logic and reason, you see, Emiliana. They have a magic all their own. Ha! Magic has no place in case solving, Ernest. Catrielle is working on a hunch, nothing more, and hunches are unreliable. Well, anyway, I think we should have another chat with Mr. Rector. He was too upset before to give us any useful information. Well, that certainly is true. The more information we can get, the better. Talk of the devil, that's him over there, is it not? Oh, yes, and he's with Mr. Toll, it seems. Looks as something is going on between the two of them. Those were a lot of words for the title. What is this, a Fall Out Boy song? Yeah, it's Layton's Mystery Journey, Catrielle, and the Millionaire's Conspiracy. So basically, it's just like the third Professor Layton trilogy, and it's, I don't know about the game that came before this, but this is his daughter. But they're not gonna call it Professor Layton and the Millionaire's Conspiracy because she's not Professor Layton. So they're like, let's make this giant fucking title. Neither really, because we're a research institute, so we're more project partners on a European space. Yeah, okay. We're gonna start Toku soon, so I'll be lurking. I wish you good luck, but I think you have enough skill on these games that you don't need it. Merci beaucoup, mon ami. I do, but, you know, these games also like to throw curveballs. When I get to the stupid puzzles with the clearly made up bullshit, I do use hint coins. And then I'm like, yeah, no wonder I needed hint coins. Because it's stupid sometimes. I really like the stories, though. Anyway, thank you. Enjoy Toku. When is that? Because Jerry's still up here cranking away on PSO. Yeah, Miss D. Recta. Maverick D. Recta. And he's talking to Eddie Tor. Yeah, all the names are puns, my friend. So, hang in there. Sure. Actually, there's something I need to talk to you about, too. Not here. Can't we go somewhere a little more private? How about in the auditorium? It's probably empty now. We should have the place to ourselves. Suits me fine. Did you see that, Miss Layton? They disappeared into the auditorium together. Yes, this is an interesting development. We must sneak in there as well. Oh dear, you keep playing your private eye games, Catriel. Some of us have a real detective work to do. Ooh. So, see, the thing that I really don't like about the structure, and I can't remember what it was like in the first few games, it's you're solving puzzles, and then sometimes it's just like, oh, you have a clue. And it's either related to the puzzle you just solved, or it's just like you get a clip of something for 5 seconds. Just want to say hi, though. Good luck. Thank you. Yeah, if you want to play this game, definitely, like, you hide from spoilers because you'll remember the solves to the puzzles. Yeah, like, naughty the fuck. Honestly, if I could send you a DS in the original Professor Layton Reese, I would. That would be, like, the perfect belated birthday present, or perfect, like, present to give you, because the originals were so good. You okay, sweetheart?
Yes.
You cute? Gonna give me kisses? I wish it was more L.A. Noire style. I could be wrong, but I think Ace Attorney also does it well. I heard that the Professor Layton Ace Attorney crossover was bad, though. Alright, so Emiliana has conjectured that he cut the film out himself. I mean, it makes sense that the director would cut the film. That's the kind of twist I would like to see. But honestly, it's probably the fucking parrot, because if we remember the first puzzle, the goddamn clock hand was made out of cape. This is your time to shine now, Catriel. Let's see what you're made of. Okay, thanks. Oh. I guess I won't. Also, there's not as much, like, stuff to explore in areas with Professor Layton, like the originals. I mean, you can move freely between the zones, but the thing I liked about those games is it wasn't like, and you do this here, now go here, now go here. You had to figure out where to go. You had to talk to people to figure out where to go. It wasn't you do something and then it tells you where to go next. Kind of, it reminds me of Sun and Moon. Pokemon Sun and Moon almost. It's like, here you go, and you go here, and you go here. Professor Layton, you really had a sense of wandering. And if you were lost and didn't know where to go, then you hadn't uncovered the right person to talk to yet. But no matter what, this game is like railroading me into go here, go here, go here. Maybe they meant to make it easier in that sense. I will say this is better than... I forget if it was Miracle. I think it was Azra and Legacy was the last one in that second trilogy. That was just not fun. Anyway, you know, I'll talk about this shit for fucking ever. I need to continue. That's strange. We all saw them come in here. Where have they disappeared to? Over there. Cut. Ooh, fist fight. All right then, Eddie, why don't you just admit it? You're the one who cut that scene, aren't you? You never liked it. You had a problem with it from the first day of shooting. Yeah, and you knew that? You refused to cut it yourself, you stubborn old fool. Who's the director here? Me? I am. If I say scene stays it, scene stays it. I can't do this. It's so hard doing the men. Or did I misunderstand the meaning of director somewhere? If you've got a problem with the way I make decisions, then this partnership of ours is over, as of now. It's over, you say? Oh, Maverick, you've done it now? Please, let's all calm down and try to talk about this rationally. Oh, where did you spring from, Miss Layton? Never mind that now. Just take some deep breaths and calm yourself down. Breathe in and out some more, and a little bit more. That's it. Keep... Ha! In what way is Icy Hot too strong for you? Menthol Icy Hots really bother me, but this uses tea tree oil instead of menthol. So this is non-mentholated. Traditional Icy Hot is just a menthol and capsaicin product. So menthol literally cold, and then capsaicin being that shit and pepper is literally hot. This is just tea tree oil. So at first it tingles, and then it has a nice cooling effect if you're familiar with tea tree oil. It almost has, I don't want to say like a wintergreen kind of scent, but it's used a lot for acne. It like has some sort of natural antibacterial bullshit or whatever and you put it on pimples and it helps them go away, but it always has this kind of like cooling effect. But this stuff is not too strong. I will say I can make it really strong if I layer it and go like crazy on this one spot, and then it will sear a little bit. But if you just go, it's perfect. I'm debating whether I just order this stuff because and she'll be like, don't bother. I mean, you don't need to. I'm just, when I get like pain in a specific spot, I put this on. But you want to go sparingly at first. You also don't want it not to work and then be worthless. Yeah, exactly. I mean, the travel size is 10 bucks. It's not that bad. And you can get a coupon code, I think, for 20% off your first order. So that would be 8 bucks. So that's what, £6 for you? Like basically the shipping might even be more. I mean, you could find an equivalent. You could try to, oh, this does have a little bit of menthol in it. It's very, very tiny text. So it does have a little bit of menthol. I didn't see it. It's very small text. See, like it's not even gonna come into focus. There it is. But I like that it has the tea tree, because that has like a cooling effect too. It doesn't have the hot part, it just has the cold part, which is what I like. I like this stuff a lot, but that UK one, I have the larger one because it's a higher strength of CBD. So this I just use preventative, and then if I have actual pain, I'll use that big one, which is a higher concentration of CBD. Are you trying to kill me? Of course not. I'm a detective. I much prefer investigating murders to committing them. Anyway, it's clear that you two have some unresolved issues. Oh, you overheard that, did you? We were just letting off steam about the film, that's all. It seemed like more than that. The end of your partnership together? This know-it-all thinks he's God's gift to romance films these days, but his love scenes have always been total disaster. You missed the last part on the strength. Oh, I know. So this, the travel size, what is this, 1 ounce? This is 1 ounce, and this is 100 milligrams of CBD in this entire thing. Yeah, it says it right at the bottom there. My finger's covering it. There you go. The big one is, fucking camera. The big one is 3 ounces, and you can get it in the 100, the 750, or I think there might be 1,000. Anyway, so this is 3 ounces at 750 milligrams. So it's over twice the concentration of the tiny one. I just got this one. I've only used it a couple times, but I did notice a difference in the strength. Also, it's vegan if you care. Anyway, it's only my editing that saved him all these years. It's thanks to him he's produced so many hits. Thanks to me he's produced so many hits. Does that mean anything to him now? Not a jot. Well, he might have chosen to forget, but mark my words, I haven't. I mean, what about this love scene? Yeah, it does have menthol. I didn't realize. I thought that largely came from the tea tree. But what it doesn't have is capsaicin, which I think is the thing I react badly to. 40 picarots. A romantic Romeo has come to take his sweetheart to a delightful dinner. To add a little excitement, instead of telling him her room number directly, whoa, kinky, his playful partner took pictures of every junction along the route to the room and sent them to him. These photos are not in any particular order, but you should study them carefully. You should be able to work out which of rooms A to E is. What the fuck? Okay. Okay, so she took pictures along the route to the room. The photos aren't in order, but if you look at them carefully, you should be able to work out which of the rooms is the right one. These puzzles where there are different images to consult, one at the bottom left and a bigger one on the right. You can toggle between the two using L and R. Okay. So there's a corner, two intersections, one with a fire thing, one without. One is obviously... Okay, so there are only two... Oh, okay. So this is... Hang on. I'm seeing it. This is number one right here. Because if you look, he's starting here, and it tells you where that thingam is. And I know, Reese, you could probably figure this out much faster, but I'm gonna walk everybody through me solving it, so please bear with me. So obviously, this is there throwing you a bone, the first piece. He goes here. This is gonna be tricky. I like keeping it there, maybe. Memo. Yeah, okay. I can't because you're blocking the other image. Boom, there we go. So that's obviously the first one. So he comes here. He's gonna see if he turns right from here. He would see this. Or if he turns left from there, if he turns right at this point right here, so if he turns right immediately, he could see this image. If he turns left, he would not see any of these images. So we can rule out that he goes left. There's no way he does not go left. What if he goes straight? He could see this image. So he either goes straight or right. So let's progress as if he goes straight. So if he goes straight, this image and this image is next. So what happens at this juncture? He could turn right and see another four-way intersection, of which there is. If he comes here and turns left, he could see another four-way intersection, of which there is. So then we would have this photo and this photo remaining. So let's progress as if he turns right. Then he sees this four-way intersection. Right? No, hang on. So he goes here, uses top photo, top right photo gone. Let's say he turns right and comes to top left photo. And then he needs, if he turns left or he turns right, he'd need another T, or he'd need a corner going the other way. And he doesn't have that, so that's not it. So he could go left. He'd have another four-way intersection. He used the middle, he used the top right. Now then he turns left and sees a four-way. He goes right. It's not, I don't think it's A or B. I think, so I don't think he goes straight at first. I think he goes right. I think it's this one. I think it's this next. He turns right. And then obviously he has to turn left. So then he'd see this. So he's here. And then he goes straight, aha, which would have a hallway on the left but not on the right. So then he could see this. Yeah. All right, so we're seeing it. I'm walking through it. I'm doing possibilities. So then he'd see that. And then, hang on. And then he'd... Yeah, I've run out of photos. I realize this one's a little tricky. Wait, so it's this one? Is one. You know what I don't like is that there's no door. First one is right there. Can he turn left at all? No. Can he go straight? Yes. So he goes to the T. Let's try that again, because I'm not sure I went through that one properly. And then, what if he turns left and comes to the four-way intersection? Then he turns right and sees the T. Oh, it is. This is it. This is it. Then he turns right and sees the T, but the T is used. Fuck, that's not it. Shit, fuck. So that's not it either. Hang on. Is there an eraser in this? Okay. So that's not 3. So 1, 2, 3. No, that might be 3. Hang on. 3, but say he turns left. I know you it's hard to solve it out loud. Alright, yeah, 3. No, come here. But instead of it being the left, he goes right and comes to this. It's hard to solve it quietly. It is hard. So he's here. He could turn left. He could turn right. He should just be fucking single. No. Hang on. No. Obviously 1. Let me do this instead. But then I can't see. Ugh. I don't like that I can't fucking see that. So this is... Can I recommend a technique? Yeah, even if I don't tell you the answer. Yeah. So obviously this is it. So what if he... So he goes here. And then what if he... There's no way he goes left because that option doesn't exist. I still think it's... Also, you know what else is confusing to me is that this is in front of him. So am I'm not even sure I'm tracing it properly. So what you're doing with the different colors. Yeah, I'm not even sure I'm tracing it properly. I'm like, is he supposed to stop here and then turn and correspond each color to a different picture? Yeah, I getcha. Okay, hang on. Using each color once. Hang on. Oh my god, I might have to poop. That's bad. Okay, so this one. And then... this one. That's a really good idea, thank you. And then... Right. Wait, no, that's a similar color. Let's do blue. See, what's confusing to me is that I don't know if he moves from here all the way to the end of the picture, or if that's just what he sees. The limited number of images looping your back. See, what I don't like is in this puzzle mode, this is covered. So obviously red is used the first one. Well, it's a picture of the junction. So what, does he stop? Okay, so I was assuming he goes all the way through. It's a picture of the junction. Or would he be... My point is does he go every junction? Oh, okay. I was getting a little confused. That might make it easier. I just wish this memo thing was better. Because I don't like that it blocks it. It's not fair. Not fair at all. So I know red is used, so let's just say fuck that one. And then what if he uses... What color? Orange. This covering sucks. Look at how it covers it. That sucks so bad. Ugh. Okay. See, but now I don't know where I can't go because I'm blocking two images. You see what I mean? It's fucking insane. I know I cannot go this way. It sucks. It really sucks. This is hard. I cannot go left. So it's not D. No, it could be D. He could still wind up in D. You could use a piece of paper and write down the colors. Oh, fucking fuck, right? Okay. Ooh, hang on a second. I see something that might be interesting. Piece of paper, write down the colors. Alright, hang tight, my friend. Oh, hang on. No, but that won't work because I can't know that there's red and know that it's a four-way with the stop, okay? Fuck this puzzle! Fuck this puzzle. The fact that the thing to help you solve it blocks out the fucking thing is bullshit. It's a computer science puzzle. Okay, so number one is a four-way with a fire hydrant. We'll make that red. Number two is a T. We'll make that orange. Three is a right angle. I'll make that yellow. Oh wait, no, why am I numbering them? I'm an idiot. I shouldn't do that. I only did it because I know number one is the four-way. Okay, so then the other four-way will be green, and then that one will be blue. All right, so what I did, I just did this. It's hard to see on my ramen noodle post-it. I actually think I have a notepad. IRL it makes this game cooler. So see my post-it, four-way with the little F in this F right here for fire thing. Red. I know that's one because obviously here's the T, it's orange, here's the right turn, and then here's the other four-way not fire thing, that'll be green, and then here's the other one, and that's apparently me writing the word blue. Not very well though. Okay, hang on, okay. So we'll erase everything. I know that red is used. Okay. Here's red. Actually, no, maybe I'll make it tighter. I know he cannot go left. This is not a juncture. But it could be if he turns around. Ugh. You have an X thing as well, remember? Like stamp. Right. See, there could be... I don't know why I'm using circles. These X's. Whoops. You also remember you have a limited number of photos, yeah. And he probably can't... I think he'd need a second T to get back there. So that's not it. So doubling back sometimes is impossible. So then I'm gonna try the path where he turns right, which means that yellow comes next. If yellow comes next, then green has to come next. Red? Okay, so I have orange and blue. So then orange is a T. And blue is a sideways T. So blue could be here. No, that's not fucking button. Blue and orange. So this would be blue. So let's say it's blue for a second. Blue. And then orange is a... Fuck me! Oh my god! Would be a T. Wait, no, that's double T. Fuck, no, that's not it, because orange... If I'm in green and then I'm facing blue, that's a T. And then if I'm facing orange, that's also a T, and I don't have two T's. That's not it. That is not it. So then let's see, and it cannot be blue because that is not orange. Why did you use two different colors then? What do you mean? What are you talking about? Oh, I got confused for a second. I'm having a hard time because it's like you have to turn and imagine that's your perspective. I'm just getting really confused. Because if I'm standing right here, you might as well keep the colors. The perspective is always going to be the same from the short. I don't understand what you're saying there. If I'm standing here and I turn left, this will look like a T. If I am standing here and turn left, this is a T. This is an aerial. If this was aerial, this would be easy. So that's not it. Oh my god. Oh, I understand what you're saying. Oh, I get what you're saying. You want me to look at every juncture. Oh my god, I get it. I get what you're doing. I get what you're doing. Okay. Oh, okay. This, okay, I get it. I get it. This is green. No, that's teal. I don't understand what you mean by shortest path that is legal based upon the photos. I do not get that. I do not get it. So like if you go right and then left, then the orange one wouldn't be orange anymore. Yeah, that's what I don't I hate this. Fucking hate this right now. Yellow, green. This could also be blue. I don't understand what you mean by shortest path, though. Because he has 5 moves. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Or 1, 2, 3, 4. I was hoping they're all... 1, 2, 3, 4. No. But 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, it will never be blue. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then he can't get to something by 5. So that will never be blue. That will only be orange. Okay, I get that. And it's not that. So that one has to be orange. Okay, yeah. I get that now. I'm sorry, I really just was not having it. And it can't be 1, 2, 3, and he can't go here. And I don't think he can go here. It's not that one. I think the key color is finding out where is the blue intersection. Because there are other possibilities, and I think once I figure out where blue is... I'm not doing great. I fucking suck. This is so hard. This is what I said. That they'll give you stupid logic, and then they will mow you over with something bullshit. I've miscolored one. What color is it? Don't tell me red, because I'll fuck you up. Red, orange, 2, 3. There's a 4. 4, 5. Orange. This one? One, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's that one. I wish there was an eraser option. Or there's that. I thought that was a lock. It's that one. Because I'd have to already use the orange to get there. I think once I find my blue, though, I think that will be helpful. Oh, you asshole! Oh, fuck off! Really? Oh, you're fucking kidding. The four-way with the fire, he goes to the T, he goes to the next four-way, he takes the corner. Oh, you're fucking kidding. Well, it's good to an orange, you have to look at it from black X so you know it couldn't be there. Yes, right. Okay, I need to look at, see this photo down here? This one's the one that I'm having trouble with, so I need to think about the perspective from this corner. I have to stand here. I'm in it. And I need the hallway to be on my left. Hang on. Fuck, it's D. Oh, fuck. I took a knee. I'm totally fine. I caught myself. That was pretty funny. It's fucking D. You see it, right? It's this bullshit right over fucking here. Let's use a fucking color. Yeah, it's D. That was the one I didn't think it was. This better be it. This better be it.
Any mystery or any puzzle.
That was hard-earned. It's funny, you're like, oh, one's miscolored, and I'm like, oh, it's this one. Now let me find blue, because as soon as I find blue, I find the answer, and of course it's that one we just otherwise their dinner date would have been ruined. Thanks, Billy. That was this is what Layton does to you. They lull you into a false sense of security, of clock hands made of cake, and conspiracies to draw traffic to the festival, and funny little quips and made up logic, and then they hit you in the ass. This is how Layton goes. You're not the only one that got the D. Yeah, exactly. This is Professor Layton's daughter, Catriel. We know he had sex. There you go. Well, I didn't think you'd solve that one. That's had me stuck for decades. There's no puzzle that can't be solved with some calm and considered thinking. Mr. Troll, perhaps if you've calmed a bit down now. Calm down? Are you being funny? To be fair, it wasn't bullshit logic at all. It was just a really hard puzzle. Yeah. It's just, they lull you. You're like, oh, this is easy. Oh, it's fine. And then it goes boom. Like, calm down. Are you being funny? Arg. I don't care about that spat with Maverick before, but I can't be pinned for this theft of the final scene. I mean, it's a matter of pride. What sort of editor would do something like that? I say, miss, I don't think this fight is going to sort itself out anytime soon. Oh, well, never mind. It's rather fun to watch, shall we? That one baffled your brain, Billy? Yeah, I clearly was having a super fun time with it. Great idea, Kit. Let's just forget about the case and watch the two prime suspects argue instead. Don't be snide, Shirl. If we listen in, they might let something slip that gives us a lead. Sneaky Kit. You are one sneaky Kit. Pride, that's more important than ordering the decisions made by the director. But last time, I did not steal that kiss scene. And you know I would never cut a film unless you gave me the go-ahead. But it's not a secret you didn't like that scene. You always had a problem with it. Come on, admit it. Yeah, I had a problem accepting that the great Maverick D. Rector could be happy to end one of his greatest films with a scene like that. Tisk. Why, don't you admit it? You never really got on with that scene either, did you? Yes, I did. I was perfectly happy with it. So you're willing to compromise on quality these days, are you? You make me sick, Maverick. But you know what makes me more sick? The fact that someone other than me cut one of your films. Alright then, Eddie, if it wasn't you, then who was it? Tell me that. If you ask me, it was you. Listening to your conscience before it got corrupted by fame. As I said, that's kind of the thing that's discussed in certain areas of computer science, like pathways and shit. Yeah, that's not my brain. I can't galaxy brain on that one. Are you talking about like programming pathways? What am I fucking kidding? Oh my god, this reminds me of Adobe. Oh, the Adobe campaign buckets, and if I am this patient and I have these oh my gosh, it's like the fucking our database thing too. Whoa, there's the galaxy brain. A little bit. It might be wrong. I don't know. Cause the BSA show us these path things that they have. Yeah. Anyway. How dare you? Back in the old days, you wouldn't have stopped shooting until you got a scene you were 100% happy with. But now, those days are gone. A graph not being a chart thing, more like nodes and edges that connect them. Yes, the days when my films made no money. Look, I've changed my directing style. It's for you and the rest of the crew. And we're grateful for that. We all appreciate actually getting paid, don't get me wrong. But does that mean you have to make such a huge compromise to the production? Does it mean you can't be true to yourself anymore? Look, I know you said your love scenes were rubbish, but the truth is, you've shot some good stuff in the past, haven't you? Maybe, but that was a long time ago now. Anyways, Eddie, being too idealistic doesn't pay the bills, does it? That's the bottom line. Fine. That's your take on it. There's nothing more to say. Goodbye, Maverick. The nodes in this case would be the junctions, and the edge is the pathways connecting them. Yeah, I got error. That's what happens. I can't. Where's my scenes? Fuck. There we go. That's me. Yikes, that didn't end well, did it? Mr. Trolls walked out. This could be our chance to get some important information out of Miss Director. Come on, Ernest, and you, Shirl. Miss Director, I'd like to ask you a few more questions if you don't mind. Ha! Really not in the mood at all this moment, but alright, if it'll help get this whole thing cleared up quicker. That was a rather heated argument you and Mr. Tor just had. Are such disagreements between the two of you a regular occurrence? Eddie and I have been a team for a very long time, since long before I made it, so we've had more than a few fights over the years, yes. Back in the early days, we used to have blazing rows about production issues. Still, it's never gone this far before. We've never talked about going our separate ways. Yes, well, one ill word... Jesus. Yes, well, one ill word asks another, as they say. If you said things you don't mean, I'm sure an apology will go a long way in fixing things. With Eddie, I'm not so sure. I hear that you used to make films that were a lot less mainstream, with more fringe appeal. Is that right? Ha, that's going back a bit now. Anyway, it wasn't like I was trying to shoot fringe films. That's just how it worked out. That's how people took my material. It wasn't for everyone. But Eddie really liked my old work. Now that I'm actually making films more people actually want to watch, he's not happy about it. You know, he was always pressuring me not to include that last scene, No Sub for Love. Yes, he told me. He said he didn't believe it was true to your style. Not true to my style, huh? That makes it all sound so simple. Truth is, I don't even know what my style is anymore. Just typical of Eddie, though. He never had any hesitation to tell me what was wrong with my films. Sometimes it makes me so mad, but I have to admit he's usually right. Oh, who am I kidding? He's right this time too. You mean about the stolen scene? I just want it to be real. I want to shoot a kiss that looked like it was genuinely from the heart, not just two actors playing their parts. But somehow, I couldn't get it right. In the old days, I wouldn't have given up. I've just kept shooting and shooting until I got the result I wanted. Why didn't you do it this time then? You're young. I wouldn't expect you to understand. The fact is, as you get older, you lose that drive you had in your youth. No, you're quite right. That's not something I can relate to. It sounds rather sad, to be honest. So, you're telling us that Mr. Tor couldn't accept the scene you shot? That he cut it from the film without your permission? Yes, that's his job after all, cutting the film, and he's very good at it. Can't really say I blame him. This is all my fault. This might seem like a strange request after everything that's happened, but Miss Layton, could you try to keep this quiet? Eddie did it for my benefit at the end of the day. I'm afraid that won't be possible. What? Well, if this comes out, Eddie's career is over. Is it really worth destroying the man just for some sense of obligation to hold up justice? That's not the reason at all. It's because Mr. Tor didn't do it. You see, the fact is, you are his alibi, Miss Director. Exactly. You and Mr. Tor were together at all times until the start of the screening, weren't you? And when you checked over the film reels together, you found no problems. So Mr. Tor was never out of your sight after that time. Then however much you disagree with the inclusion of that scene, he had no opportunity to cut it. I suppose that's true. So someone else stole it then? Well, that's wonderful. Miss Layton? Oh, sorry. Good. It looks like I have all the evidence I need now. And now, apparently, we've solved the fucking mystery, and we don't fucking know how, because it's gonna just fill it in with something. Professor Layton, why? Okay, here we go. Brain glass is probably director. I think it's the bird. It's gonna go back to the bird. Okay, so let's go over the clues again. Ready? We have the perfection. He was too self-critical. When would he have done it though? Or they were in on it together. Perfectionist Rector wasn't satisfied with the final kiss scene. Emiliana thinks he cut it out himself, but is she right? Mina Bird. Frames adores his pet Mina Bird called the Major and brings it to work with him in a cage. The bird can speak, but it's unclear whether he understands humans. Though once more inclined to fringe material, it seems Maverick Director recently styled into mainstream-oriented, romance-oriented films. Yeah, it's a bird that flies around the projection booth. So the guy who works the projection machines is obsessed with machinery and loves them and actually hates movies. And he has a pet Mina Bird that just flies around, and it apparently eats all the popcorn as soon as you put it down. Romance. Machine Freak. Projectionist Seymour Frames has named all his beloved equipment but has little interest in films. Before the screening, he was in the projection box preparing. Rector and Tor checked the film reels prior to screening. They both found no issues and the last scene was present. It seems the Major sometimes allowed to fly free in the projection box and has been known to go through a lot of popcorn on occasion. Maybe he got popcorn grease on the film and the guy upstairs cut it. But see, what I don't like is that all of a sudden it's solved case, and I'm like, how? In the old Layton games, it would have like been obvious from what you were doing. Like sometimes the puzzles actually were about the mystery. Anyway, I'm like just tearing this game apart every time I play it. Don't get me wrong, I'm having fun, but it still like has gaping holes. Of course, yes, it all makes sense now. Yeah, and I'm deaf now. That was right down my ear, cat. Miss Layton, have you solved it? Yes, Ernest, I believe I have. Just as every film has a final scene, every case has a truth to glean. This reminds me of a certain anime where there's some Deus Machina. Is it Deus Machina or Deus Ex Machina? Please don't laugh at me. That allows everything to come together at the last moment. And now, I've uncovered both. Oh, well done, Miss Layton, brother. What a spiffing verse that was. Ernest, summon the suspects. Gladly, miss, gladly. I think it's Dex. Thank you all for coming, everyone. I have finally ascertained the truth about the stolen kiss scene. Really, you have? Who did it? Come on, spill the beans. I want to know who did this to me and why. And how? That's what I want to know. When was it cut out of the reel? Tell us, Miss Detective. Put us all out of our misery, please. Also, Rector and Tor are way too upset to have done it. Momento, Catriel. Why have you asked so many people here? It's clearly obvious that most of them couldn't possibly have been involved. Oh, it's much more fun this way. The more people, the more tension. I agree with Miss Layton. She's a born performer, that woman. Oh, this is so exciting. I couldn't miss a show like this. I mean, as mayor, I have a vested interest in the truth. As the head of the Seven Dragons, what accent does this woman have? I feel obliged to see this case through to its conclusion. Well, just you like this. Don't eat me, minor role. And I really don't care what happened to that scene. It turned southern, I don't know, ignore it. Can't I just go? Come on along, Miss Layton. We're all dying to hear the truth about this case and who the culprit is. Let's not rush. This is a detective's moment of glory, after all. True, if this were a film, I'd be having a good suspense track running in the background, really draw it out to build up its tension. Exactly. Now, let's get to the case. This was an extremely strange affair from the outset. A final scene stolen from a film on the very day of its debut screening. So, what could be the truth behind it? No doubt you all have your own theories and ideas. But I'm not exaggerating when I tell you that the real truth will make even the most outlandish theory of yours seem tame. Because you see, the truth is always stranger than fiction. Okay, Cat, is this just a shaggy dog story, or do you actually know who did it? All right, you couldn't let me milk it, can you? Here we go. Is Cat a Game Expo presenter?
One culprit in this case. It would be you over there. Didn't do it.
Fuck us.
Minor. When the reels were being switched during the screening, you did a major minor poo on the film.
A poo?
I think I get close to the trio's voices pretty well. I will.
His poo hit the all-important kiss scene. Is that it?
Oh my god. This guy has the all-important kiss scene. Is that it? I didn't know that he'd talk like this. Is he bleeding popcorn butter from his eye? No, that's what a minor bird looks like.
But surely a little bit of bird poo could easily be wiped off the film.
Would everyone please stop saying poo?
I think I get Catriel, Ernest, and Cheryl pretty good.
Indeed it could, Mayor Loanida. Which is where the second guilty party in this escapade comes in. You, Mr. Seymour Frames. All the equipment here has just recently been upgraded.
Excuse me.
Mr. Frames cares for his projection machinery so deeply, he couldn't bear the thought of running a soiled film through it, even if the excrement had been wiped off. So he cut the infected scene out of the reel altogether.
So it's his doing then?
Yes, but with the Major resolutely denying everything, it's going to be hard to make it stick.
Oh, poo.
Huh. What the fuck? Did the color just change?
Great film.
I loved it. Where did that kiss scene come from?
Apparently, Mr. Rector. He cut in an old scene of his own to replace the missing one.
Ah.
It's a clip of himself kissing his lover, shot a long time ago when he was still just starting out as a cameraman.
I was gonna say they looked different.
Secretly, it was supposed to be a film about his own love affair. So the clothes and everything match the style of the other scenes perfectly.
That's how he integrated it so seamlessly.
You've got to hand it to the old dog. It's a very moving scene.
Yes, because it's full of genuine emotion.
They weren't acting. It was true love.
If only someone would give me a kiss like that. Just imagine.
Anime nosebleed.
Pinstripes, what are you imagining?
Nothing. I was
Just
just...
what? Spit it
Oh
out.
my god, Professor Layton cameo in the background. Professor Layton, Professor Layton, Professor Layton. Look, look, look. Did you see him? Did they just call everyone back after an hours-long investigation? A naval advance, No Sub for Love was a hit at the box office with his passionate final kiss scene. And now Maverick Director is currently working on a new, albeit not too mainstream, blockbuster. Have you seen Detective Pikachu? I forget. Jerry and I have the theory that Professor Layton it's gonna pull Detective Pikachu with Cheryl.
On the answer in these cases.
Stumble on?
With Cheryl.
It sounds like you think it's just luck, Cheryl.
Well, isn't it?
Not at all. The truth is, Miss Layton makes logical but instinctive inferences.
Doesn't that kind of blow that out of the water? It didn't specifically say it was him, though. I think it was just supposed to look like him. But I actually think that it's gonna pull up Detective Pikachu. A new case code has been added entitled Minor Miscommunication. A new diner has... Okay, move the magnifying glass and investigate the pinboard to choose on which ongoing case to tackle. Touch the Feng Shui chair at the bottom to rearrange the furniture, redecorate. A new case has been pinned. Ah. I didn't click that. Cases you're already working on and any you've solved are up on the pin board in the agency office. Okay, so this is interesting. So I mentioned earlier that in these games, you used to be able to do a bit more free roading. Like go here, and then you just find your way around until you learned something, and maybe it would be connected to the overarching plot, and maybe not. Well, I don't know much about Professor Layton, admittedly, but Cheryl doesn't really seem to match his persona. He doesn't, that is correct. But a dog arrives with no memory, instinctively goes to the Layton Detective Agency, and Professor Layton is whereabouts unknown. So I'm just like, interesting. Press A or investigate button to start playing the case you currently have highlighted. As you solve each case, new ones will arrive to keep you busy. If you've started but not solved or under investigation, and then solved. For cases you've already cracked the number of coins and found puzzles, okay. When you return to old cases, you may find there are more puzzles hiding around. Alright. Madame Dublé, leader of the 7 Millionaire Dragons, needs help finding your precious pet. Surely he's just watching his daughter from the sidelines to give her a chance to learn on her own. That is not what he would have worn, and the face wasn't the same shape. I'll go back and look at it. Maybe that was him. I don't think that was like him. I think that was just him being like sneaky. Yes. So obviously we'll investigate that because that's the next one. The Hand That Feeds. Story so far. Back on Chauncey Lane, Catriel sits down to a meal and a half at a restaurant, followed by dessert at Mr. Lipsky's. You think Cheryl's gonna be somehow related to this millionaire's plot? We'll see. Next on the maybe it is a brow in the Lucky Clover, a boutique selling clothes and accessories. How is that all related to solving the case? Alright, for cases you solved, the number of puzzles you solved, and the number of coins you found at the chosen destination. Explain. The number of puzzles you solved, the number of coins you found in a location. The fucking hell. Under the place name. Okay. Once you solve all the puzzles there and collect all the coins, the place marker will be displayed in a different color. Okay, that's more helpful. So there's one puzzle here and 2 coins here I don't have. Let's talk to this cat. Meow! Oh, a little cat. It looks like a stray. Perhaps it's lost, don't you think? Poor mite. We'll have to help it find its mother. Lost and found. This is a ladder lottery. You need to add horizontal lines to it in order to reunite the lost ones with their mothers. What's the minimal number of horizontal lines you need to add? Select the input box to input your answer. For an explanation of how the ladder lotteries work, press X or select the menu button underneath the puzzle picture. It's gonna do it for me. Select the answer. Okay. With ladder lotteries, you start at the top and follow a vertical line down to the bottom. When you hit a horizontal line, you must go along it, and when that hits the next vertical line, you must start following down that one. Okay. This is gonna be all memo. Okay, that bird one is Gucci. So let's say, nope. We're gonna draw it out. So right off the bat, the bird one, you're still kind of confused. That's a good point. Why is it that the architecture in Layton doesn't look that British? It's like a weird mixture of European architectures. The games were always like that. I don't know. I don't have a line. Shit. But you're still kind of confused. Shit. Also, I want a more attractive color. You think you've got this one. So the bird is going straight to it, so that will have to have more than 2 lines for it to go, because it's gonna hit this one. So the bird will go down, and then it'll hit this. And then it will need to go here to hit this. And the bear needs to go here, here, here to get this. Then the bunny is gonna hit that. So then if the bunny hits here, and then the monkey hits here, so the bird hits that. Okay, so the bear goes 1, 2, done. The bird goes 1, 2, done. The bunny goes 1, done. The monkey goes done. And then the deer goes boom, 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 boom. Alright, I think that's it. I think. I'm not sure.
I have a feeling that perhaps...
Hell yeah, bitch! Fastest one. And that one made sense! They all look very pleased to see their mothers. Okay. It's the same kind of pattern I had, except they did the bird one in a different place. Once you realized that the bird was gonna have to move, you knew that 2 had to be there. And that the rest of them were easily doable with 1. I don't think it was lost at all. No, I'm sure you're right, miss. Doesn't actually look like a kitten. I was worrying for nothing. You know, I actually wanted to rearrange the office. Also, why are you staying up if you're tired? Go to sleep. You don't gotta keep me company. Closed for the day. I want to go back inside. And now I can't go back inside. Are you fucking kidding? I wanted to arrange the office. Rude. You might head off shortly. No worries. Fashion farthing. Alright. Puponhos, anyone for puponhos? Don't say a pupo, no thank you. Say a puponho in my pocket. Alright, goodbye. Mind that puddle there, Miss Layton? You know, I didn't hear it raining in the night at all. I must have slept through it. Alright. Miss Price doesn't have fixed opening hours. You never know if the shop will be open or not. You just have to turn up and hope. Consult the case file. Oh, here. You want to make use of tonight because I don't have anything to get up for tomorrow morning. Gotcha. Okay. Or this one? This one too. Wait, why does this not have a solve? Did you see that? Whereas Thursday got the research up. Update immediately followed by meaning. Why doesn't this have a solve next to it? I've got it. I know what happened to the missing clock hand. What? Are you fucking kidding? What? What the fuck? I don't know. Is it because it was the tutorial?
It doesn't make any sense, Cat.
It doesn't make any
Clock
sense,
hands don't just
Cat.
go missing overnight.
Yeah, skip that. What the fuck?
Tell me you're making this up, please.
The sun. It had.
It's the.
Really?
It's.
In.
Oh my god. Maybe because you loaded a save. Oh, I
You
did.
again. What do you?
Yeah, I loaded a save. Remember, I started. So
What are you talking
what I
about?
don't get is
This not
because
fair. You can't
I
pick
went
on
to the
me.
movie
What
theater.
evidence?
we no, but you have to save it after every movie bit. It makes you save it as soon as you solve. And I only have one save file. Fuck this game. I'm like really, I'm over this right now. Because it makes you solve it. And then I remember getting to the movie and waiting for it to get to the menu so I could just save over that. This is so confusing.
If it's evidence you want.
It's definitely a bug. It feels like it.
Drawing of hands.
Because I've saved, like... I remember even, like... Because I went too far one time, I remember booting the game back up again, and it was only a little bit of dialogue. Like, I would not have been able to get to the movie theater. Does the save happen straight away after the movie? Yeah, it did.
I believe.
Or
you
it
made
relatively,
this,
like,
didn't you?
happens as soon as you solve
As
a
a
mystery,
plan for
you're
your
forced to
brother,
save.
Who had you make a giant clock hand?
Out of wafer biscuit. Oh my gosh, I think it's a bug.
I was not enough careful.
So
No.
I'm just gonna fast forward. I wouldn't, because this was also the tutorial mystery. Like,
yes, what?
Uh-huh.
I'm so mad. Since you didn't watch the movie and do this section at the same time.
Oh, you British, you know.
But I've seen all of this. I've seen all of that already.
Oh, Miss Layton, you're amazing.
I can't believe it. That whole wafer thing.
See? See? Oh my god. That is so annoying. It's weird. But you know what? Now it says solved. So that's fine. It says solved. Yeah. Closed. Fucking game. And now look, I don't have this case taken. Ernest, that book you lent me the other day. Oh, have you read it, miss? Did you enjoy it? I thought it was a real page-turner. Yes, well, I did turn the pages, certainly. Although that's true of any book, of course. I mean, it was interesting, in a way. But, in a way, it wasn't really. Make up your mind. Well, I enjoyed the murder on the Story Desert Island, but the way the detective solved it was a bit dull. I'm gonna head out now. You'll have to get me up to speed next stream. Nothing logical will have happened. Don't worry. I might even rage quit and go to bed because I'm so fucking tired. Personally, I prefer when the detective hacks his way through all the possible suspects until only the terrified killer remains. Hacking through suspects. Yes, it's so much more satisfying that way. Satisfying and scary. Detectives are supposed to be cool and collected, basing their deductions upon logic and reason, not hacking through suspects. Oh, really? Yes, detectives do traditionally have the image, don't they, of being systematic and lucid. But Miss Layton's inimitable style turns that on its head. I think it's capital. I don't know what I'm doing with the accents either. I'm so tired. Maybe she's full out of her gut rather than her brains. I prefer to call it miraculous instinct, Shell, not gut. It's miraculous, that's true. Miraculous, you solve anything. Well, it sounds as if you know a lot about it. You're obviously a master of logic and reason yourself. Sorry. I know. How about this? Next case we get, you can solve it. Psst, Sarah, before I play Subnautica, let me play a nice calm game I can join. Past Sarah, not... Psst, yeah. Past Sarah is a fucking moron. This is not calm. This is not calm. Mad. That's the phone. I'll get it. Perfect timing. No doubt it'll be someone with a case for us. No doubt it'll be a case of a wrong number. It was Madame Duplay, miss. You mean the woman from the cinema? The matriarch of the Seven Dragons? That's right. She said she had something she'd like your assistance with and asked that you pay her a visit. Interesting. Perhaps she has a case for us. I really couldn't say, miss. I will speak to the detective in person, she said. She was most insistent. I see. Well, I suppose we better go and see her then. Come along. Do you realize this could mean you'll actually have to do some work for once, Kit? Me? You mean me? Oh, you mean you, Shirley? Why me? I want to see your famous logic and reason at work, of course. You're going to solve this case. I am? Wouldn't you like to see Shell solve a case, Ernest? Why is Kat still wearing that outfit? I don't fucking know. That might also be a glitch. Because I didn't buy this one. Well, it used to mean I wouldn't have to watch you bumbling through another investigation. All right, you're on. Shell is on the case. Excellent. Good luck, Agent Shell. Agent Shell. I like the sound of that. I will change it as soon as I can. And I'm having some issues with this fucking game. I even went out on the street, like, ugh. This makes no sense. I believe Madame Dublay's residence is around here somewhere, miss. Didn't you ask her for directions, Ernest? I did, yes, miss, but she wouldn't give me the full address. She just told me we'd know when we were nearby. But this is Millionaire's Row. All the houses here are enormous. It could take us ages to find it walking around aimlessly. I think it is a job for Agent Shell. Lead us to Madame Dublay's residence using your razor-sharp reasoning to guide you, detective. No. Wouldn't it be easier just to call her a passerby? Well, I suppose so, yes. All right, let's ask someone. The mailman. Easy. That's it quite clicked. Excuse me, I don't suppose you could tell us the way to Madame Gretchen Dublay's residence? Dearie me, you don't know Madame Dublay's house? No, I'm afraid not. We're not familiar with this area, you see. The Dublay residence is the largest building in this neighborhood. You can't miss it. Helpful. Well, let's see. Perhaps that's it over there. Exactly. What did I tell you? See? You can't miss it. So you have some business with Madame Dublay, do you? She asked us to pay her a visit, yes. Really? Madame Dublay asked for you? Well, you must be more important than you appear. You're very fortunate. I should dearly love you to receive an invitation. Madame Dublay is obviously a very influential and significant member of society, isn't she? Did you hear that, Shell? You won't want to let down someone so important now, would you? Who, me? Come along, then. We mustn't keep the madam waiting. This fucking game. And coin. Oh. There it is. Aha! A puzzle in the chimney. Pinstripes, that's your job, cleaning chimneys. Why don't you solve this one? Oh, me? Yes, all right then. Ooh. These folks need help putting up their Christmas tree decorations. They do it every year, but they also skip the menu because they didn't fucking read it. Okay, hang on. Press A and hold and pick up the parts and move them so they fit in the frame to make the perfect trees. Parts cannot overlap. Oh. Hang on. The ball parts have to be like balls. Hang on. Okay, well clearly this is not it. Oh my god, before I disappear, we need to work out how to watch anime in general, especially the Violent Overguard OVA. If that's on Netflix, there's Netflix Party. E to the Z. Right? Maybe? Question mark? No. Oh, that's even worse. Hang on. Why is it? Hang on. Maybe that one. And then that. And then that. Hang on. Oh, yup, there we go. Crematory! Boom.
I have a feeling that
See, then there's the puzzles where... I like the puzzles where there's a threat of solving it wrong. With this one, it's like you just do it until it's right. There's no threat of losing Pickerats. Layton, why? There, clear at last. That should stop the fire smoking in the grate below. Well done, Ernest. I'll send them an invoice. Wardrobe. Change. Okay, so apparently she just gets this one. We'll put this on.
How I look in this?
Yeah, we'll put this on to visit the fancy later. Maybe that one? No. No. Yeah, we'll put that one on. I think that should do it. Or did I not change my clothes? I have a feeling I didn't. Okay, I did. Okay, cool. Yeah, if it's Netflix, it looks like there might not be an... But it wasn't it a Netflix exclusive? Just like the show? That's confusing. Ha! Oh dearie me! Whoops, my nuggies. Is that the nuggie one that I added? I think it is. What's up, my nuggies? Yeah, I did do it. Hi, Xandrick, how are you? I'm this close to rage quitting Professor Layton. Reset it perfectly a minute ago. He was like, remember when past Sarah was like, I'll play a nice relaxing game before I play Subnautica, and now I'm like, so bullshit. It gives you a lot of puzzles with made up bullshit, or like you're missing a crucial thing and then you try to solve it, it turns out it's solved an entirely different way and you get the same answer anyway, so it didn't matter. And then it threw us this insanely hard, he described it as like computer programming pathways and nodes kind of puzzle. Smooth McGroove needs to sing the Layton theme in your ear. Yeah. Who to talk to about this? That's the question. Someone looks like they got a lot on their mind. Aha, what an extraordinary timing. I was just wondering whose ear I could bend. It's my friend, you see. She runs a little chain of accessory shops. But I'm afraid business is rather slow. She's in a terrible fix. Would you talk to her, do you think? I mean, you're detectives, aren't you? Might be able to deduce what's wrong with the way she's managing the business. Accessory shops, you say? I'm intrigued. I'll do everything I can to assist, naturally. Passers-by. Accessory shop minigame has been added. Okay. Arrange the items to sell as much stock as possible. Deduce the best route based on your customer's personality. Okay. Can I complete every level and prove yourself to be an accessory ace? No, because we're not gonna do that. Anyways, Andric, how are you? How's it going? How's the dash in life? See, sir, I'd like some more puzzles. Gosh, this is Mountain Dew Place residence? What a magnificent mansion. Worthy of the leader of the 7 dragons, the millionaire of millionaires. It looks like those big double gates are in the way in. Oh, hi, 1212. How are you, 1212? Brilliant, but not probably not quite as brilliant as you. Well, you can't be jogging, that's for sure, but solving puzzles is fun too. I'm getting my fat ass on and scarfing down True Totino's pizzas. I've never had their pizzas, just the pizza rolls. The pizza rolls speak to a certain junk food beast inside me. Look closely at the weasels and the numbers to figure out which number goes at the bottom. Select the frame and enter your answer. Their pizzas are dang too. Reese, why are you not going to bed? Never mind. It looks like it's on Netflix, so I don't care. I don't know what countries it's available in. Okay, hang on. Fuck. Math. Not going to bed anyway. Reese must find the answer. Oh god, no. I just straight up don't want to do this. I'm just leaving stream. Well, thanks. Fuck. I straight up don't want to do this. Like, I so badly don't. I just want to burn hint coins on this. I do not want to do this puzzle. Oh, I hate numbers. It's probably brown spots or something. I can't even read that text. It just says, look closely at the weasels and the numbers and figure out what number goes at the bottom. That's it. There are directions that are different and tail positions that are different. That's 8, and this weasel is similar. 2 plus 8 is 10. So then maybe that is... But that's a different tail there. Oh, fuck this. I'm taking a hint. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. The weasels are representing we're something very familiar with. What the fuck? Using another hint. I don't care. The orientation of their tails is no accident. Oh my god, okay. 12-1. 2 plus 8 is 10. 10 o'clock. 6, 7, 8. 10 plus 4 is 14. Oh, 10 plus 4 is 2 o'clock. So then 3 o'clock plus 6 is 9 o'clock. Can I quit this fucking game?
I've seen how to solve this now. Puzzles are made for solving.
Puzzles are made for solving. Alright, 2 o'clock, 8 o'clock, 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock, 5 o'clock, rock. That, I know that's not it. Well done, good job. I have to look out for another puzzle now, so I've got something for the next time I run into you. Thank you. I'm looking forward to it already. Can't wait. So excited. 1, 2, 1, 2. Another update dropped. Yee! I have not played as much Minecraft lately because the servers were down and I need to. I also, Xandric, like, you messaged me about turnips and I hadn't touched the game since my birthday, so I booted it up again today. And I was like, fuck, I've lost out on so many wedding heart crystals, but I need to look at that Nookazon you have me because I'm looking for the rock climbing wall. I'm hoping you have it. Bet you, yeah. I just want to fucking quit this game for now. I'm so mad. The gates are unlocked. I wonder if it's just all right to go in. Hello, is anyone there? Also hit up Liv, she's addicted to AC. Ah, good day. You must be from the detective agency. Madame is expecting you. Oh, you do have the right. Ooh, hoo, hoo. Let me know how much it is, and I can send you bells. I've been barely playing ACNH myself, just been working the turnip market and increasing my catalog almost daily. Yeah, I just go on, I clear my weeds, I do my fossils, and I give presents to my favorite villagers. Oh, I didn't even see Blanche today. But I just like work with So Slammed, and then trying to find a house is so intense right now. You have over 33 mil in the bank. Damn, son! See, I was like obsessed with making bells, and then once I paid off my house and I had like, and then I got the million bell crown, and then I had like a cushy 5 mil in the bank, I'm like, okay. I'll probably do it again because I'm like, I like buying the big furniture, but one thing I really want is one of those, I think I need the kimono stands to make my upstairs room complete. That's so much. That's so many bells. Anyway, also I have the common one and I have the blue and pink. I'll look through your link. And I'll pester you. I should hit up Liv. I don't talk to her enough on my own. I should do that more. Anyway. Right, this creepy maid. Please follow me. Oh, thank you. The dog, miss, is he, with you? Absolutely. He's one of the team. I see. Well, in that case, do come in, sir. Don't mind if I do. You can't hear what I'm saying, can you? Woof, woof, woof. Why's you talkative, little fellow? Isn't he charming? Charming, Shell. Did you hear that? Oh, I wasn't really listening. What? So that compliment has nothing to do why your tail is wagging 10 to the dozen? No. Hello. I didn't think I'd see you here. Ah, Alex, hello there. What are you doing in this part of town? You sent me a message. Delivering order. One of my customers is having a party and they asked me to make for them. Ah, yes, I'm sure the exclusive Lipsky cakes are in high demand around these parts. No, yes. This morning I delivered cakes here to Madame Dublé, but she did not look happy. I hope I did nothing to upset her. Alright, let's go. You sent me a massage. A massage. Ooh. Cats. I shall go and tell Madame you've arrived. Please, if you could all wait here a moment. I say, the interior is even more amazing than the exterior. Look at all this tip-top furniture. Yes, the furnishings are very elaborate, aren't they? These carpets are of the highest quality. Also, don't worry if you haven't, but I just saw my tab for girls last tour, so I thought I'd remind you. I wrote it in my planner. I literally, all we did yesterday was talk about this house and then not put in an offer. Like, house hunting is getting so fucking intense, man. I've like not had room to breathe. I need like a fucking vacation. It's a lot. It's a lot. Go Power Ranger. Hang on a second. I wanna check your message. The thing about work? But what else do you notice, Shell? What's apparent from this hallway? Gotcha, I'll answer that. Well, there are a lot of cats. Soft toy cats, cat ornaments, cat pictures. She's clearly batty about catties. Precisely, all these cat things. There's an unusual amount of them, wouldn't you say? Oh, look, here she is.
Oh,
dear. No, I specifically requested Professor Layton. I certainly didn't ask for a young parvenu like yourself.
People are still demanding my father's services. You're obviously not abreast of the situation, madame.
Pardon?
Allow me to clarify. I will solve this case in my father's stead.
Very well, I suppose as long as it is solved. You must recover my dear lost Rexy Wexy post-haste.
Rexy Wexy.
Sorry?
Oh, my precious Rexy
Oh my
Wexy.
god, anime.
Where have you gone? Where? I'm so worried. I can't sleep at night. Oh.
I mean, these games are Japanese, and there is an anime movie. I simply have to find my poor Rexy Wexy. But before I entrust you with the task, I must be sure. Sure? Of what, madame? There's crammed so much anime into that moment. Of your abilities, darling. I don't permit any old riffraff in my employ, you know. I demand the best. Still, I imagined a daughter of the great Professor Layton would have no trouble with a conundrum such as this, Puzzling pearls. Ooh, here we have mysterious shells. When you close and reopen them, the number of pearls they contain will double. The max pearls each shell can hold is 8, and the shells cannot shut if they have 5 or more pearls inside. Can you make each shell contain 5 pearls? Select the button above a shell to double the number of pearls it contains. It's possible to move one pearl at a time by pressing and holding A over it. That's weird. You select the arrow button, the shell will briefly close again, and the number of pearls will double. Number of pearls that can fit inside one shell is 8. Move a pearl. Okay, this is weird. Imagine with that accent, my Rexy Wexy's disappearance hit me right in the cold corner, dearest me. Yes. Alright. This is weird. Huh, fucked already, yeah. I've worked out. Of course you fucking did. Boom! See, it's one of those ones where you just do it until you do it. There's no risk of a wrong answer. Boom. Damn. You just do it. A lot of lovely pearls, perhaps too many. Try to solve the puzzle in a few steps as possible. You need to avoid moving the pearl. See if you can solve it in 9 steps. No thanks, I'm Gucci. Are you sure now, Madame Dublé? Have I proved my abilities to you? You envisioned a much simpler way, but sure. Whatever. How many moves was it, though? Yes, that was most impressive. I feel quite reassured. Congratulations, miss. Now we can find out what this case is about at last. Cat. Ooh. Behind a pillar. There's a cat puzzle. Oh, look at this portrait! What's up, pussycat? There's a puzzle hidden behind this picture. Do you see, Show? Why don't you try to pound out the answer? Pound out the answer? How many moves was it, Reese? Tell me. Robots take the cake too. Make sure the robots factory robots place strawberries on all the cakes by passing by on the conveyor belts. When you select a robot, it places a strawberry in its hand on the closest cake. It then prepares a strawberry for the conveyor belt on its other side. Control the robots and place strawberries on every cake. Robots do nothing if there's no cake in position. I can't operate the same robot twice in a row. What? What? I don't get it. There's new music in Minecraft, including a track apparently called Pig Step. Ooh. Oh. Oh, I see. It's by moves. Got it. Hang on. Oh. Oh, I see why this is hard. Oh, shit. Oh, fuck. 13 if I'm counting correctly. Shit! I see why this is hard. But I did it in 10 steps, so I fucking win. Fuck! You're all about that Deb step, so I'm hoping that's what it is. Pig step. That would be fabulous. I'll need to boot up Minecraft. Hope I might have time tomorrow. That might be nice. I'm not really logicking this, I'm just trying things. Oh dear. Shit. There's a strat to this. I do not like this. With this one Bedrock server I'm on, I'll already get to experience. I don't play any Bedrock. Although with my Kindle Fire, I could buy the app and try it. I could. It was very tempting. God, I don't like this game. Fuck. Oh no. There might only be one order. Fuck, this is hard. And if you mess up one, you're like done. Hang on. I'm just hoping to luck my way into this ish. Fuck again. Fuck this! There are 17 places for bad moves. There actually might be a little leeway. Fuck. Essentially, you always want to try and keep the lines roughly equal and get the robots that have longer lines stacked sooner. Yeah, I mean, that I figured. I was trying to do that for a hot minute. Yeah. Like that. Hang on. I don't like this puzzle very much. This guy is throwing me off, though. It's actually so simple. No, don't tell me that! Because I'm mad at it. I just twigged. And now it makes sense. Conveyor belt's on the other side. See, this is the other thing about this puzzle. It's like, at this point, I wish there was a timer on a clock to make me risk losing picker-outs, because I can just do this over and over right now. And now it makes sense. Or... Fuck! I'm close. Hang on. What the fuck? I'm getting close. Do you want a thought helper? No! I'll believe in help! Ugh! Fucking cake fucking robots. I'm just gonna rage click. I don't care. I don't care. I fucked up. No. I don't like this one. No, this is already not gonna work. Already not gonna work. I think it needs to be like... Trust me, it's even more painful not being able to try anything and just watching. Then what's your thought help here? What do you think could possibly make me feel better? I don't think I had it. I did not have it. And I fucked it? Of course I did. I think it needs to understand that they'll work not on one robot having one row, but them working on a row in tandem together. You'd fuck it too. I fuck a cake. Let's go. That they're tandem. Okay, you have it. I've done this before. I ruined it again. You ruined it again. See, I don't get why they're not always reaching and go back to where all the lines are equal in length, right here. Now don't touch the middle robot. You don't touch the middle robot! Their strawberry grabbing doesn't feel consistent to me. Don't touch. No, you, Reese. I will kick you out. I'm already ready to rage quit this puzzle. No, I don't mean that. I just... You literally had it. I want to cry. I don't think I do. See? I have to touch the middle guy. It doesn't work. No. It doesn't work! I'm not touching him. Watch. Touch anyone but the middle one? Because he doesn't grab a strawberry and now the right guy has a left one. It's not me! I'm not touching the middle one. The lines are equal. I'm not touching the middle robot. Never, I'm not. Okay, hang on a second. See, what's interesting to me is I did that so many times. I didn't touch the middle one. I fucking quit. I don't want to play this game anymore tonight. I'm ending here. That was awful. That was awful. It's not gonna, like, I bet Alex Lipsky was so she had some robot. I was about to die. I didn't touch the middle robot. Maybe I didn't. Did I not go back far enough? I might not have. Fuck this game. Maybe I will just go to Subnautica. Till 28 puzzles, I get a decor docket. Well, I wasn't expecting to find a puzzle behind a painting. I'll be made to solve it. There are puzzles everywhere in the world, Shell. It keeps us on our toes, doesn't it? Or in your case, your paws. Fuck this game. I am saving. I'm quitting. I'm quitting 10 minutes early. Wrong screen. I'm quitting 10 minutes early because that was awful. The thing is, you kept going, this robot doesn't have a strawberry in its hand. I have to do this. When you do the next step, it gets a strawberry in its hand. But I wasn't... I'm gonna need to rewatch this. Anyway, I'm like fucking over this game right now. I'm so over it. If you look at the time, it's fuck this game o'clock. It's fuck this game o'clock. I don't even want to read anybody. I just want to go to bed. I'm so tired. I'm so tired. Anyway, I'll be on Thursday with Zelda Twilight Princess. I'm sorry to be in such a cranky mood. This game is so inconsistent with the puzzles that it's driving me crazy. To be fair, it's probably one of those things where you look back at it and it'll click. I might have just missed, I genuinely didn't think I was clicking the middle one. So I'll go back and look, and I might have just not reversed it to the right step to stop clicking the middle one, is what I think. I'm gonna watch it, but I'm like, this fucking game has been so fucking inconsistent with the goddamn fucking puzzles that I've like had it up to here. I'm so I was hoping for so much more from this game, and it's got funny little stories and stuff, but it just seems more juvenile than the other ones. The other ones had more like, I don't want to say adult content, but there was actual depth to the mysteries. Like there was some time travel in one of them. The mysteries had things to do with the characters' lives, and it wasn't just like, oh, there's a missing clock, oh, there's a missing cat, oh, what's the, like, it's too monster of the week for kids, and I'm just not feeling this one. We'll see how I feel next week, if that changes anything, but I'll give this like a couple more streams. I might not finish this one. I didn't finish, what was it, Azran Legacy either. I'm so fucking disappointed in this game. And maybe I'm just an idiot. Maybe I can't do puzzle games, true puzzle games on stream, not like these puzzles. Like the fucking $5 magazine you get at the drugstore kind of puzzles. Like I could do like the fucking Outer Wilds puzzles, but apparently if you don't believe in the heart of the cards, it won't let you win. I don't believe in the heart of the card. A lot of them aren't great for stream. Yeah. But it's like, whereas I had another Professor Layton game where I stopped playing it because I wasn't feeling it either. It's like the sort of thing you want to sit down with and spend a while thinking about. Yeah. The game, I honestly prefer this on the DS because it's nice to have it portable, like how, you know, like the weirdos who like Sudoku and bring Sudoku bucks around. Anyway, yeah, I'm just, I had a feeling that I was too tired for this game, and I was absolutely right. So yeah, I'm gonna just go to bed. I'm sorry for being such a cranky bee. All right, I love everybody. I'll be back Thursday with the Twilight Princess game. Okay, bye.